Hey guys, Reef and Mark here. Just giving a brief update of my system. I'm telling you what's been really going on with my system. If you notice in my last couple of videos, I had those metal halides running, and I had to take those down and replace them with the Chinese LED lights, the cheaper version of these Chinese LED lights, because that halide system was actually torching my tank. It was causing my temperature in this tank without a chiller to go way too high, and it was just causing my coral not to bloom. It caused animal life. I was losing animals left and right, and I couldn't really get a hold or figure out why. And I figured out it was because that light was torching my system. I'm currently, if you notice, my sand bed is even different. I went to that Hawaiian black sand because of what I had in here before, that Fiji pink. It was blowing all over the place, all over my rocks, all over my coral. I hated that sand. It just personally, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was appealing to the eye, and I could never turn up my power heads because it blows everywhere. So that's something to really take into consideration when you're choosing your sand. If you're gonna have a reef tank with that requires a lot of movement, man, that fine sand is just not good for your tank. You're gonna hate it. So that's one thing that I had to almost tear out all my stuff, get the sand out. Then I had a really bad algae outbreak due to me not doing regular maintenance and water changes on my tank. That actually, I ended up having to take out all the rock, clean it, put it back in, and I'm still having an algae problem, but it's way better now than it was, say, a month ago. I fired back up my reactors to dose phosphate and try to keep the nitrates and nitrites down. It seems to be doing okay, but I still do have a nuisance and a small algae problem. I was trying to run bare bottom. I tried to run bare bottom for a while. I didn't like that because I like the aesthetic look of the sand. I like the filtration of the sand also. So I'm just pretty much basically going back to what I know. And, I'm not experimenting anymore with, trying to do what others were doing when it came to reefing, and kind of keep up with the Joneses and listening to everybody's different opinion on how to run a reef tank, and just really going back to what I know that works. So I'll be giving updates on my tank as I go, trying to get this baby back up. It's a restoration process, so bear with me. Might be getting a new tank actually. I haven't decided yet. But anywho, this is the update of my tank. I'll be doing unboxings and all of that stuff. I had some unboxings of those lights and some new power heads and some new pumps that I bought, but I ended up deleting all of that stuff. So just have to tune in and keep watching. All right, man. Like and subscribe. Any questions, comment below. Keep reef alive. You understand what I'm trying to tell you right now? Let's go.